How do I do number 1? So I have 3.140643, right? And I want to find this one. What will I do?
So would it be B?
B, right? So that being, so this one 1, 2, 3. We stop right here, analyze the 6. If it's 5 or more, we add 1. So that will be 3.641. Yes, you're right. Number 2. What's the percentage of 40 is 8? What will I do?
8 over 40 times 100.
8 over 40 times 100, right? So we cancel this one here. We cancel one of that, so this cancel that one, right? So left if this one goes to 1 times 2, so 2 times this give me 20%. So that's how that being B. We good so far? Let's go. Number 3. How will I do number 3? Anyone, how do I do number 3? What is my common factor here?
49.
49. So be 49, open bracket, 17 plus 3. Right. So the same thing, 49 times 20. So the answer for this would have been A. All right. We clear? All right. So let's go to number 4. For number 4, we have 1 to 6 to 13 to 22 to 10. So plus 5, plus 7, plus 9. Then the next one plus 13. So what do we get? So 33 plus 13 will give me 46, right? Good. Okay, so let's go. We at number 5. What is number 5? Oh, so let me just use this one here quickly. Let me just recap. Let me just use this one here. So we see that this one here would have been 3 point. Let me just change the color. 3.14063. So they say we say it's 3 decimal places, 1, 2, 3. We stop right, analyze the 6, we add 1. So that's how that being B. Right? This one we say 8 over 40 times 100. So this cancel this. This one goes to 1 time, this one goes to 2 times, so let you 20%, right? Number 3, we say 49, open bracket, 17 plus 3. So we get 49 times 20. So the answer that being B. The A, sorry. Number 4, we say plus 5, then plus 7, then plus 9, then plus 11. So that will give me 46. Right. So here that being C. Number 5. 0.45 written as a common fraction would it be in the simplest form? What do I get?
Third is 45 over 100 and just cancel from there. Easy 9, around 20.
Number 6. Number 6, they say a certain amount of money is shared in the ratio 2 to 3 form. The difference between the first and the second is 40. So 2 to 3 to 9. This is the first one, this is the second, and this is the third. They are talking about the difference between the first and the second. So it have been 3 minus 2, which give me 1. So 1 part will give you the 40. Now they ask you, then what's the sum of money shared? So we are going to add, 2 plus 3 plus 9, which give me 14. So the total shall be 14 times 40, right? Which give me 560. So that's what I mean, D. Agreed, everyone? Agreed, number 6?
What did you do the one after you get 6?
You find what is 1 part. 1 part will give you $40. They ask for the total. So for you to find the total, you add up the 2 plus the 3, which give you 5, plus 9, which give you 14. They say 14 times 40, that give you 560. That clear? I'll send you after the class. So now this one, number 7. A, B, C, D is equivalent fraction to which one? Which one is equivalent?
C.
C, right? It'll be P, Q, R, S. Good. Number 8. The shaded region here is what? They never shade the P, so that be P complement, all right? All right, so we're moving on. Number 9, you students who play games, 8 students who play hockey, V students who play volleyball. The number of students in each class shown. How many students do not play volleyball? So let's check it out. How many students do not play volleyball here? How many students do not play volleyball?
8.
8. How do you get the 8?
Because the 5 from the hockey and the 3 are from the outside.
Right, so it'll be 5 plus 3, which give me 8. Right, so the answer that being D. All right, we are number 10. Now, how many subsets can be obtained in this? What's the form for number of subsets? Anybody remember?
Sir, 2 to the n power.
2 to the n power. So it'll be 2 to, this one is saying 2 to the third, right? So the answer that being C. Okay, let's go. Now, so yeah, they said item 11 refers to description of the sets, prime numbers. So if you have prime numbers here, right? Prime numbers can divide by itself and 1. So we have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Odd numbers will be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, right? Even numbers 2, 4, 8, 6. And they are saying that which one is an empty set? You realize that which one we think would have been an empty set here? For number 11, what is the appropriate answer? What would the appropriate answer for number 11?
Odd and even numbers.
Odd numbers and even numbers. There's nothing in common, so that would have been this. D. Q intersecting with R. Thank you. Okay, number 12. P and Q are sets numbers that, right? So yeah, this we can do this. We can just sketch it and we can do it for ourselves. So we have this and we have that, right? So one is P, the other one is Q. They say that the intersection for P and Q is 6, so we can put 6 here. Then they say everything in P should add up to 9. So that means if here is 6, here that being 3. Remember that this side is 6. Then they ask you to find what is in Q. But when you add the P and the Q, everything should add up to 13. So 6, this is 9. I mean left to make 13, that being 4. Right? So look at it now again. The intersection is 6, right? So the P, everything in P have to add up to 9. So the 6, then you have 3 left for the P only. Right? And they say that when you add the P and the Q, everything should add up to 13. So 6 plus 9, 6 plus 3 plus 3 plus 6 will give you 9, plus 4 will give you the 13. Now they ask the question, how many elements are in Q? So Q now, we add a 3 plus 6 plus the 4, which will give me what? They ask for the Q. Q that means 6 plus 4, which give me 10. Everybody understand that? Moving on.
Yes, sir.
Number 13. The man's taxable income is $20,000. His taxable tax rate is 28%. The amount of income tax that how will I work out this quickly? What will I do? What will I do here? How do I work out this quickly, guys? James, what will I do? KCN, what would we do here? How do I work number 13? So number, it would have been 28 over 100, right, times 20,000. So these two cancel. Right, so basically 2 times this. 2 times 28 to give you 56. So that will be 56,000, 5,600, right? So that means C. Number 14. A man's basic wage for a week is $160. He paid $5 per hour for overtime. If you work 6.5 hours overtime in a certain week, the wage for the week is. So they are saying that its normal pay is $160, but for overtime it's being paid $5 for 1 week. They say that if you work 6.5 hours overtime for the week, what will be the wage for the week? So first of all, well, how would I approach this question? Anybody want to help me? Times what? 6.5 times 4. 5. What do you get?
32.5.
32.5. Now, so you want to find the total wage for the work week. What will I do next?
Add 160 plus 32.5.
Plus 32.5. Yes. Which will give me, what do we get?
192.5.
192.5. Thank you. So the answer that being D. Number 15. $6 TT will give you US $1. Right? So you want to find TT, $15 will be equal to X US. We cross multiply 6x is equal to 1 times 15. So X is equal to 15 divided by 6. 15 divided by 6, what do I get?
2.5.
All right. Number 16. The annual interest rate for 15. The annual interest rate for 15-year mortgage on the house assessed at the value of 450,000 for is 5 cents for every $1. What is the interest paid on the mortgage for the first year? What do I do here? We will get the same amount. Am I right? So all what you have to do here, it will be 5 over 100 times 45,000, 450,000. So we cancel. Then we multiply 5 times 4,500. What do we get? 5 times 4,500. We get what?
22,500.
22,500. Right. So that's what I've been B. Let's go. Number 16. Mary invested $200 for 5 years at 5% per annum. John received $500 at the same rate, right? If both received the same amount of money in interest, how much money did John invest his money? So first of all, we are going to find the interest, right? Interest for Mary. Interest for Mary would be 200 times 5 times 5 over 100. We work it out. So this will give me $50. So $50 for the interest, right? They said that John invested $500 at the same rate. If they both receive the same amount of money in simple interest, for how many years did they reinvest? So how many years time? Time here would have been the interest, which is $50 times 100 over the principal for John, which will be 500 times the rate. The rate will remain the same. So we cancel these 2 here. So we let you 50 divided by 25. Right, 50 divided by 25 will give me 2. So we get 2 years. So the answer is A. So for this question, first of all, you have to find the interest for Mary. The answer you get for the interest for Mary would have been $50. And the same $50 would have used that for the interest for John by finding the time. How do you find the time? Is the interest times the 100 over the principal times the rate. You substitute the values, you work it out, and you get 2 years. Number 18. A salesman sells a car for 11,000 if he is paid a commission of 4.5, right? For the first 10,000 and 7.5 for the remainder commission, he receives what? How will I approach this question? What will I do? You find 4.5% first. So we are going to 4.5 over 100 times 11,000. We cancel these two. Oh, sorry. We are going to find that of the 10,000 first, right? So we 4.5 over 100 times the 10,000. We cancel these two. Then this will give me 450. Then whatever remaining is $1,000. So it'll be 7.5 over 100 times the $1,000. Right? We cancel these two. So let you 75. Then we add the two. When you add the two, we get what? We get 525. Am I right? So 450 for the first $10,000. That's what we get. Then you get $75 for the last $1,000 left, right? Which would have been this. So the answer would have been B. Any question on that? All right, so would I multiply the 30 times 12 would give you 360, then we add the 35, you get 395. So you find the difference between 395 minus 350, give me 45. Okay, so that will be for number 19, right? So let's go to number 20. Mr. James bought a car for $64 and depreciates 20% the first year and 10% the following year. What's the value of the car at the end of the second year? So here, now we are going to say 20 over 100 times 6,400, right? Somebody should help me with the calculation. We cancel these two, right? So we multiply this, what do I get? So 640 times 20, right? So this will give me 128, right, with 2 zeros. So 12,800. So that means this would have depreciated by 12,200 for the first year. So 64,000 minus 12,800, right? Work it out, what do we get? James, work it out for me. So 64,000 minus 12,800, what do I get? We get 51,200. Good. Now, when you get this one now, they say the following year it depreciate by what? 10%. So I'm going to say 10 over 100 times that, right? So we cancel these 2 zeros here. So it'll be 5,120. So it'll be 5,1,200 minus 5,120. Work it out and tell me what you get now. 51,200 minus 5,120. What do we get when you minus these two? So we get 46,080, right? So the answer would have been C here. We cool with that. Number 21. 1 over 5x plus 2 over 3x, right? So you have 1 over 5x plus 2 over 3x. The LCM here would have been 15x. So this one goes there 3 times. So it'll be 3 plus this one goes there 5 times. So it'll be 5, 10. When you multiply, get 10. So it'll be 13 over 15x. So the answer here would have been 13 over 15x, that being D. We good so far?
Yes, sir.
22. We'd have multiplied this, right? So that means 5. So this give me 10x minus 5 is equal to 35. When you expand, that's what you get. So it's a 10x is equal to 35 plus 5.
So the answer be 3.
Which one?
C.
Which one C? Which one are you talking about?
For this one, sir, because you're going to. Oh, never mind. D.
So with that, multiply 2 times, it give you 10x, and 2 times 5 give me 5. It's equal to that. Then this give me 10x is equal to 40. Right, so x is equal to 40 divided by 10. So x is equal to 4. So I guess this is to the 3rd power, and this is to the 2nd power. So 3 times 2 give me 6. So x to the 3rd plus x to the x to the 5th. So the answer is A. All right, so for number 24 now, right? For number 24, they say 3 asterisk 6 is equal to 12, then 2 asterisk 5 is equal to 9. Then A asterisk B might be defined as what? So you are going to find out which of these ones say when you put it inside, we get back the same answer. Let's try the D. So remember that this is A and this is B, and this is also A and this is B. So you have 2A minus plus B. So this is plus here, right? 2A plus B. Right. Let's see if you work it out to get the 12. So if I put 3 here, it should be 2 times 3 plus the B, which is 6. So here I'll get what? 6 plus 6, and I get 12. I try the next one. The same equation, 2A plus B. I put the A here, which have been 2 times 2 plus the B, which is 5. So this gives me 4 plus 5. That gets what? 9. So you get back the same answer. So the answer we are looking for that being D. You look for any of this equation here. When you put them inside, both the first one and the second one will give you back the answer they are looking. Sorry, the answer they are looking for. So in this case here, when we substitute the A and the B inside the last one, and also the A and the B in there, so we get back the same answers. So the answer that being D. Number 25. When 8 is subtracted from a certain number and the result is multiplied by 3, so x minus 8, the result is multiplied by 3, is equal to 21. So this time give me 3x, this time give me minus 24 equal to 21, right? So 3x is equal to 21 plus 24. 3x is equal to 45. X is equal to 45 divided by 3. S is equal to 15. We follow?
Yes, sir.
All right, this one now. X is equal to -2 and y is equal to 3. And t, so there you have x over y to the t power. So x value is -2 over 3 square. When you work out this give me 4 over 9. So the answer 4 over 9 would have been B. All right, number 25. What is the order of the matrix Q? How many rows and columns do I have for the Q? How many rows and columns? 3 rows. So you have 3 rows, yes. How many columns?
4.
So it will be 3 by 4. 3 rows, 4 columns. So the answer would have been A. Next question. Determine the determinant of P. So we want to find it. How do we find the determinant of P? Anybody remember? How do we find the determinant of P? Anybody remember? A times 5 minus 7 times 6. So it will be 40 minus 42. So I get -2. So I'm going to B would have been the answer. A should minus, all right? -29. P and Q, 3, 2, and -1 and 4, right? The P is 3 and 2, so we put 3 and 2 here. 3, 2 minus 2 bracket -1 and 4. So 3, 2 minus -2 and 8. So this give me negative, so you get 5 at the top. Then this would have been 2 minus this will give me -6. So 5, -6. So the answer would have been A. Negative to give me positive, and 2 minus 8 to give me -6, right? So get that one. 30. ZR, they want to find a vector ZR. So this is ZR, right? So we move from Z to R. So Z to R initially would have been from Z to Y plus Y to R. Now remember that they say R is the midpoint, meaning the R should divide this one into 2 equal parts, right? Now, so normally when you work out this would be ZR equal to YZ. What do I do for YZ? Not ZY. ZY here, right? But I don't have no ZY. Everybody see that? I don't have no ZY. I know that the WX,
Yes, sir.
I know that the WZY, it is at WX. Right. So instead of WZ, instead of the ZY now, I'm going to put WX, right, plus YR. But if I have to find YR will be alpha of 4. Would have been the same thing as alpha of ZW, right? It will be alpha of ZW. Okay, so I have to clear this one a little bit. It can't hold. So here we are going to get ZR will be equal to WZ, which the ZY, which is saying WZ, right? WX plus YR will be the same thing as well. Half of Z, it will be the same thing as half of ZY. All right, so I have to find out which one here makes sense for me. WX, then ZW. But yeah, WZ. I'm going the opposite direction. WZ. Okay. So if you take into consideration, right, the direction, it will not. This one I have here is from Z to W. And we have W to Z. So it's going the opposite direction. If it's going the opposite direction, then I will take the A, right? So that this one will actually will tend to WX minus half WZ. Because I have to change the direction. If I change the direction, I put that, okay? So that should have been this. For the answer would have been A. -31. This is a square. This will be 12, here be 12, here be 12. So this will be 48. So this will be 9 here, and here that being 16 here. So this will be 50. They say that the perimeter of A is less than the perimeter of B. So the answer would have been D. We get that?
Yes, sir.
All right. $32. 3,800 milliliters expressed in meters is how do I get this answer?
B as in boy.
Boy, so it's be 3,000. So this one divided by 1,000. So you get 3.8, yeah. Now, the distance around the circular point is 88 meters. Calculate the radius. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r. The circumference should have been 88 is equal to 2 pi r. And want to find what is the radius. So you divide both sides by, so 88 divided by 2 pi r is equal to 2 pi r divided by 2 pi. So that means the radius will be equal to 88 divided by 2 pi. It's 2 pi now, so we have to write it good. All right. What am I? We are 34, right? They say the figure shows a triangle and a square. So that means this should be 5, here should be 5, and here should be 5, right? Now, they asked me to find the total area of this shape. So how do I find the total area of this shape? What I would do, the area of the square would be 5 times 5.
So you find the area of the square, area of the triangle, and add them.
Yes, Then the area of the triangle that would be in the half times the base, which is 5, times the height, which is 4, right? So this will give me 2, then get that to give me 10 centimeters square for them, right? So the square give me 25 and the triangle give me 10. We added 2 of them. That will give me 35. All right. We clear on that?
Yes, sir.
Want to find the volume of a cube, right? The volume of a cube would have been L to the 3rd power. So that will give me, the one side is 3. So it'll be 3 times 3 times 3, which give me 27 centimeters cubic, right? So the answer would have been C. Number 36. The area of a rectangle is 53.6 centimeters square. If the length is multiplied by 4, so that being 56 times 4. Then the width multiplied by half, so it'll be half. So 2 goes to 1 time, 2 goes to 2 times. So multiply this one by 2. You are going to get 107.2 centimeters square. So that's what I've been C. $37. On leaving Trinidad, the time on the pilot's watch was 23 hours. When he arrived at his destination, the same time zone on the next day, his watch showed 3:03 hours. How many hours did the flight take? So 23 hours should have been, what is 23 hours? What is referred to 23 hours? Okay.
11 hours.
11 p.m. Right. And then 3, so 03 is 3 a.m. So what's the difference? Well, how many hours from 11 o'clock until 3 o'clock? How many hours from 11 to 3? That should be 4 hours, all right? Next. Trapezium. So you have to know the formula for area of trapezium. Area of a trapezium is half times the half bracket A plus B times the height. So we get half. Now, this is A and B, and you're that being the height, right? Any of the two parallel sides should have been A and B, and the other one be the height here. So that A would have been 18 plus 8 times the height, which is 5. So you'll give me half times, we add this, you give me 26 times 5. So 2 goes to 1 time, 2 goes to 13. So 13 times 5 give me 65 centimeters square. So the answer would have been B. What is the modal age here, right? So if they ask you for what is the modal age, here you come and look at this 4, 5, 6, and look for the longest bar. The longest bar is this one here, so that have been 7. How many children took part in the survey? So here you would have checked here, it would have been 3, then 4, then 2, then 5, then 1. So you add up everything. This will give me 3, 7, 12, 14, 15. So the total number of people who took part in the survey would have been 15. One, the median of the numbers, right? So the median of the numbers, what we do, we look for the numbers which is in the middle, right? So we have all these ones here, and look for the one which is in the middle, which would have been 6 and 7, 1 and 1. You cancel the 1 and the 1. Guys, internet chip out. So let's go back to the drawing board. So here, the median would have been 4 right here. So it'd be 6 plus 7 divided by 2. You get 13 divided by 2. You get 6.5, right? So that's what that may be. Number 42. When 3 coins are tossed simultaneously, the possibility of outcomes are HHT, right? They say, what is the probability that at least 2 heads? So you're going to look at all those when you have 2 or more heads. So that this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So you 4 of them. So it have been 4 out of the 8. You break it down, then you get half. So the answer would have been C. All right. Number 43. 600 students write an examination. The probability of randomly selected failing is 1/5. Right. So if number of students who are going to fail is 1/5, what we are going to do, we are going to say 1 over 5 times 600. Right, we get 120. Follow? Then these are the number of students who are going to fail. They say how many people want to pass. So it'll be 600 minus 120, which give me 480. So the answer that will be B. Number 44. They say the interquartile range. Interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. So you go to for Q1, this here would have been Q1. You look at 1/4 of 20. The highest number here is 20. So 1/4 of 20, 1/4 of 20 will give me 5. So I go to 5 and I come here and I go down. Right. So I'm going to get something like 1.2. Then I want that. So this is my Q1. I want to find the upper quarter. The upper quarter would have been 3/4 of the data. When you find 3/4 of 20, you get 15. So go to 15 and we go down again. So basically, here you are getting 3.7, basically. So how do I work out this? This is Q3. So Q3 would have been 3.7 minus 1.2. That I get to a 2.5 as my answer. So my answer would have been C. All right, so I am at 45. 45, they say which of this one is a function? A function is when each element in the domain is mapped to only one element in the range. So here, the only one look like that would have been what? D. The A is not a function because the 2 is mapping to more than one item. Here, this one is mapping for that, right? And this one mapping to more than 3 items. The equation of line which passes through the point 0.05 is, so here you are going to write the equation y is equal to mx plus c, right? So it be y, they say the gradient is 4, so y is equal to 4x plus the c would have been a 5 because it passes through 0 and 5, the y-intercept, so 5. So the answer would have been this, 4x plus 5. (46), we soon finish, guys. 46, the graph of inequality is defined as, you realize that they never share the 1, right? The 1 is going this one here. So it would have been x less than 1. (48), they ask to find a gradient. So the gradient, if you draw the broken line here, you are going to use the gradient on the graph is y over x, rise over run. So my rise here would have been 2 boxes. Going to up, it would have been, so you come this way and you go that way. So on the run now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you work it out, the gradient here would have been y over x, right? Which will give me 2 over 4. We break it down, you get half. So the answer here we are looking for would have been D. All right. Next, we have a function question here. So it'll be 2 bracket negative 3 square minus 1. So this will be 2 times 9 minus 1, 18 minus 1, we get 17. So the answer that being C. (50), right? 50, the access for the maximum point, right? My maximum point will be right here. So we have 2 and what? 4, right? So 2 and 4, 2 and 4.
D.
Come again, D, yes, is D. Okay, number 51. What is the gradient of the straight line? So that being 2y is equal to negative 3x minus 8. So we use these 2 to divide both. This one should be 2y divided by 2 is equal to negative 3 over 2 x minus 8 over 2. So this and this cancel that. So it'll be y is equal to negative 3 over 2x minus 8 over 2. So they want to find a gradient. The gradient definitely going to be this one here. This is the gradient, right? Negative 3 over 2.
Sir, would it still be 8 over 2 if you divide it by the 2?
Come again.
You have 8 over 2 still, so would it not be like negative 4?
No, but that is the c. You don't need the c. Yeah, be negative 4, but actually, but you don't need that. Yeah, they ask for the gradient. Am I right? So the focus should have been on the gradient. Should have been negative 3 over 2. Of course, you can see y is equal to negative 3 over 2x minus 4. Because it's 8 over 2. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So moving on, we have 9 more questions to go. Then that's done. Now, number 52. They ask for which of the following describe that one. 2 will give you 3, 5 will give me 8, 8 will give me 11, 11 will give me 50. Anybody have an idea what would have been this answer?
Sir, A?
A, right, it would have been A. Now, because remember, this is the values of y. So when you add 3 to these numbers to get this. So that be x, and the x values plus 3 will give you the y value. So that's what have been A. Now, they say that if the exterior angle of a regular polygon is 60 degrees, then the polygon is now. One of the things you have to know, everybody, when you add up all the exterior angles of any polygon at all, you should add up to 360. I repeat, when you add up of any polygon at all, right, and you add up all the external angles, it should add up to 360. So what you are going to do here, you're going to say 360 divided by 60 will give me 6, right? So which polygon has 6 sides? Which polygon has 6 sides? Is it quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, or triangle?
Hexagon.
Hexagon. All right, so that's I see. $54 giveaway. This is parallel lines and these alternate angles. The x and y, they are what? X and y are equal. Good. This is 30, this is 30, this is the what? The angle, right? So this is 30, 30. That means these two sides are equal. What will be this angle here? When you add 1, 2, 3, you get what? When you add 1, 2, 3, how many degrees supposed to get what's the sum of the interior angle of a triangle? 180. So it'll be 180 minus the 230 plus 30. 180 minus 60 will give me 1 what? 120 degrees. So that will be C. $56. The image of the point 2, negative 2 and 3 on the translation is. So here you are going to write negative 2 and 3 plus 3 and 4. Right. So this will give me, when you work it out, this will give you 1 and 7. So you write in a combined form 1 and 7. Right. So the answer that being D. $57. What best describe this one here? So that be reflection in the y-axis. Okay, so for this one now, right? They give you the area, this is the area of the image, right? This is 20 centimeters square, and they want you to find the area of this one here. So here, first of all, you are going to start with the formula to find the area for enlargement. The area for enlargement is equal to k square times the area of the object. Area of the object. So this is the object, right? So they give me the area, so that being 20 is equal to k. Now this one here is k will be equal to 6/3, which give you 2. Why? Because this side is 6 and this side is 3. When you divide, the scale factor is 2. So we are going to say 2 square times the area of the object which we are looking for. So this give me 20 is equal to 4 times a. And I want to find what is the value. I want to find what is the value of a. So that being 20 divided by 4 is equal to a. So my a will give me 5. So the area of the object would have been 5. So this one you work out the reverse, right? Normally they'll give you the scale factor and the area of the object, and you want to find the area of the enlargement. But here they switch it around. All right. Okay. Any questions so far? We left with 2 more questions, then we're done. Okay, so let's look at these 2 questions here, then we go. So here they ask for they're asking for the scale factor. This is 1 and this is 2. So for me to find the scale factor, is the length of the scale factor k would have been 2/1. So I get 2. So that's what we see. Then we are doing the last question here. Right. What you realize that this is this one is angle of depression, right? But on this angle of depression, you see what is called the Z angle or what you call the Z angles. This side is 30 degrees. This angle is also 30 degrees, right? So if here's 30 degrees now, I can name here opposites and I name here adjacent. So I want to find YZ. So this is given information and this is the find. Now, so remember that we have the SOCA-TOA. We have the SOCA, then TOA thing. So we look for the one which we have opposite and adjacent. The one which has opposite and adjacent will have been tan. So we say tan of 30 degrees is equal to YZ over 10. And I want to find what is YZ. So I put this over 1, then transpose. So I get 10 times tan 30 is equal to YZ. So that means that the answer I'm looking for would have been A. 10 tan 30, yeah. So guys, did we leave any question out?
We didn't.